How's your recovery going on your shoulder?
Recovery's going well. I've had a lot of time now. I think this is month 9, I want to say. So pretty much back to normal.
So you'll be ready for all the OT, everything?
Yeah, I'll be fully participating.
A lot of interesting things happened with this team last year, the way that season changed. How frustrating was it for you to, be watching all of that from the sidelines?
I mean, as a football player, not being able to do the thing you love and the thing that you've always dreamed to do since you were a little boy, it was pretty difficult. Some challenging times for me personally, but it was good to see our growth as a team throughout the year, and I tried to be around as much as possible.
Did you see that picture that was circulating? I think you're tossing the medicine ball, and all the teammates are kind of watching you. When I saw that, I was like, oh, he looks like he's feeling pretty good and pretty healthy. It looked like a pretty fun moment that the guys were joking about on Twitter.
Yeah, we had a good time. I think I tied it up when that photo was taken, and then ended up losing on the second round. So didn't get the win, but it's good to participate.
Can you describe us just the vibe for the linebacker quote, not having Ruben part of the offseason program right now?
I mean, we miss his spirit a lot. I think, just being around the guys. Obviously, he's going through some issues and legal stuff, but we definitely miss his spirit in our group.
How well were you able to get to know him, and as a veteran, like what can you do for him to help him evolve as a player and a person?
Just be around, be there for him. I mean, I wasn't able to be around as much as I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we weren't able to play together and do those things that kind of build that camaraderie. But being around is the thing you can do to just lead by example, and hopefully, any young guy can see that and grow from it, learn from it.
Have you talked to him?
I spoke to him a while ago. It's been a while. He's been, kind of busy, obviously, and he's kind of just handling this thing. I'm kind of focused on the team, kind of getting back to myself. So I'm kind of more, I guess, I want to say self-centered right now.
How much experience do you have playing middle linebacker?
I mean, our stuff is interchangeable, so it's pretty much the same. And even when I was in Oakland, it was pretty much the same. So, yeah.
John Lynch made it clear that it's going to take until the Reuben Foster's case is resolved for him to come back to the team. How has that gone over with players? I mean, do players think that's fair? I mean, what's the reaction inside the locker room over that decision to have him stay away for now?
I mean, like I said, we miss his spirit, but at the same time, we understand the magnitude of the situation. So, I mean, you can understand, you guys have guys that you're friends and coworkers with, and people go through things, and you kind of have to let that take its course. So, it's hard to have opinions on it when there's not a lot of information, but that's pretty much it.
You and Richard teamed up to beat the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. Now you're both wearing 49ers gear. Have you had a conversation with him to kind of just be like, wow, the tables have totally turned?
Yeah, I stay close to Richard. I mean, throughout the years we came in together, we learned a lot. We did some awesome things together in Seattle. So it's something that we always revisit and talk about how we want to bring kind of the same spirit with our play here. So hopefully it's something we can build on.
How does your relationship go back with Richard before that? I know you played him. He was pretty boisterous during the Stanford USC games, and I know you were on the other side.
Yeah, so in high school, Richard was a year older than me, so I mean, I know his name, saw him at track meets, and obviously reading about him in the newspaper. And then playing against him in college, he had some success against us. So he definitely was always vocal about that, even during the game. So stuff we always give each other jabs about, but it's always great fun. It's great to be playing with him and have him here with us.
But with Seattle, one of the things that was impressive about what they do up there is their ability to remain competitive year in and year out, and not deal with, falling short of expectations in terms of the intensity you guys bring into the season. What's the key to that, and how do you try to replicate that here?
I think it's building just that culture, and obviously with the young players you bring in and the veteran players that you have, try and get people to buy into the same belief system, and obviously a great scheme on both sides of the ball. So I think we have all those things.
That play you talked about was at the height of the 49ers Seahawks rivalry of that time. But if you had said back then the two of you guys are going to be 49ers together one day.
You wouldn't expect it, but I mean, that's the way things go in the league now. We're football players first, this is something we love to do, and this is a great opportunity for us. And hopefully this organization will appreciate our presence.
A lot of coaches and others have commented how well you were playing up until you got hurt.
Right.
Did you kind of do you agree with that assessment, and if so, would you attribute it to the scheme, or?
I think a lot of it is great communication from the coaching staff, being on the same page, putting the players in position to be successful. And I feel like as long as that's around, I'll have a pretty good chance to make some good plays. So it was definitely something I appreciated coming into, and it was one of the reasons why I signed here. And hopefully it's something we build on.
All right, guys? Thanks, Malcolm.
Thank you.
Thank you.